Welcome, dear learners, to a musical poetic voyage that echoes the age old truths we have all heard. As you saw, so shall you reap. What goes around comes around, tit for tat. There are innumerable stories, novels, plays which hold this truth of as you sow, so shall you reap. Rarely you might have heard of a poem embarking this truth of karma. The poet laureate of England, Robert Southey, has done this flawlessly by weaving the story of notorious Sir Ralph the Rover into a timeless ballad, the Inchcape Rock, in very simple and lucid language using vivid imagery. So let's step into a world where crime begets its own punishment.
The poem Inchcape Rock begins with a serene description of the sea and the ship's stillness. We find ourselves in the midst of the tranquil ocean with no signs of movement, no stir in the air, no stir in the sea. The ship was as still as she could be. Her sails from heaven received no motion. Her keel was steady in the ocean. Without either sign or sound of the shock, the waves flowed over the Inchcape Rock. So little they rose, so little they fell, so little they rose, so little they fell. They did not move the Inchcape bell. To save the lives of thousands, the abbot of Aberbrothock had placed a warning system on the Inchcape Rock. The warning system was involving a bell. The abbot of Aberbrothock had placed that bell on the Inchcape Rock. On a bar in the storm, it floated and swung, and overwaves its warning rung. When the rock was hit by the surge well, the mariners heard the warning bell. They knew the perilous rock, the blaze, the abbot, Aberbrothock. The bell was attached with a buoy. The buoy with the bell swings with the motion of the waves, providing a vital signal to sailors about the hidden danger of the rock during the storms. But Sir Ralph the Rover, a pirate, did not like the good work done by the abbot of Aberbrothock. He wanted to discontinue the blessing which the abbot of Aberbrothock was getting from the people whose life was saved because of the Inchcape bell. And hence Sir Ralph the Rover, the pirate, he cut out the bell from the Inchcape Rock and sailed away. The sun in the heaven was shining gay. The sun in the heaven was shining gay. All things were joyful one day. The seabirds scream as they wheel round, and there was joys in their sound. The boy of the Inchcape bell was seen, a darker speck on the ocean green. Sir Ralph the Rover walked his deck, and he fixed his eye on the darker speck. He felt the cheering power of swing. It made him whistle, it made him sing. His heart was mirthful to excess, but the rover's mirth was wickedness. His eyes on the Inchcape float, quoth he, my men, put out the boat and row me to the Inchcape Rock, and I shall plague the abbot of Aberbrothock. The boat is lowered, the boatmen row, and to the Inchcape Rock they go. The Ralph bent over from the boat, and he cut the bell from the Inchcape float. Down sunk the bell with a gurgling sound. The bubbles rose and burst around. Quoth Sir Ralph, the next who comes to the rock won't bless the abbot of Aberbrothock. He sails away throughout the world, across the ocean, and accumulates wealth through his acts of piracy. However, fate has other plans for him. When he was coming back to the seashore of Scotland, a thick haze descends, blocking the sun and causing navigation difficulties. Sir Ralph the Rover sailed away. Sir Ralph the Rover sailed away. He scored the seas for many a day, and now grown rich with plunder store, he steers his course for Scotland's shore. So thick a haze overspread the sky, they cannot see the sun on high. The wind had blown a gale all day. The wind had blown a gale all day. At evening it had died away. On the deck the rower takes his stand. So dark it is they see no land. Quoth Sir Ralph, it will be lighter soon, for there is the dawn of the rising moon. Canst hear, said one, the breakers roar? For methinks we should be near the shore. Now where we are I cannot tell, but I wish I could hear the Inchcape bell. His men were crying, they were shouting, where we are in danger. But Sir Ralph the Rover said no, we should move on, we are not in danger. Lost in the haze and unable to hear the warning bell, Sir Ralph's ship eventually collides with the very rock. They hear no sound, the swell is strong, though the wind had fallen, they drift along. Till the vessel strikes with a shivering shock. Oh Christ, it is the Inchcape Rock. In his despair, he realizes the gravity of his actions, but it's too late. The ship sinks and Sir Ralph meets a tragic end. He got into his own pit. He was trying to dig for others. Sir Ralph the Rover tore his hair. He cursed himself in his despair. The waves rush in every side. The ship is sinking beneath the tide. Oh, what I have done, what I have done, I have dug a pit for myself only. The poem concludes with a haunting image, devil seemingly ringing the stolen Inchcape bell underwater. But even in his dying fear, one dreadful sound could the rover hear, a sound as if with the Inchcape bell, the devil below was ringing his nail. The devil below was ringing his nail. The devil below was this eerie sound serves as a chilling reminder of the consequences of one's actions. The poem Inchcape Rock touches upon themes of karma and divine justice, emphasizing the idea that actions have consequences. The poem also uses vivid imagery, personification, symbolism to create a powerful narrative. The devil below was ringing his nail. The devil below was ringing his nail.